2, 3.
Hello, welcome all again to another episode of CoolYo And Friends. And as always, this is your host, CoolYo, and I have with me one friend today. Just to take you all by surprise, I will get into the song before this friend will come up and introduce himself. Yes, it is one of the friends out of the two, but as a way of surprise, we're going to let you be thinking which friend this is. So keep that in mind, what a friend you thinking of when it comes up. Be honest with yourself if you were right or wrong. So with that said, let's just go to the song and let's hear this one. This Lady of Long Ago, from the album This Lady of Long Ago.
Let me give you this story about this lady I met long ago. This one touched my heart till this day. I can never let go of her as I think of her daily in my heart. She belongs as I keep thinking of a memory. This lady long ago touched my hand. This lady of long ago. Now I keep reminiscing about this lady of long ago. As when we met, she touched my heart as I keep on thinking of her days, how we used to be and how I love to be around, and how she always give me this very special smile. So I keep on thinking this lady of long ago. She touched my heart. Now I always understand that I can never let go of this wound so deep within me. I hold myself as I look for me to connect back with her, as this the only way I know I can only be by her side. And she'll be by my side as well. When I met this lady of long ago, she let me know how I can always depend and rely on this lady of long ago. Touch my heart. This lady of long ago. Yes, this lady of long ago. Touch my
Alright, so with that one out the way, now we're gonna let you think about this for a little bit, and let's just say give you another few seconds, and let's just do this one while we see, before we reveal who this friend is. See if you got it right. It's you. time is up. So now we're just gonna let the friend introduce himself and say what he got to say, and let's see who's gonna get it. I was walking down the street. I knocked on this door, and a beautiful, beautiful soul opens up. They stare at me, and I stood there, and I said, hello. The beautiful soul looks at me and says, why are you here? And who are you? I said, well, you've been looking for me for quite a while now. Why? I'm not sure, but I'm here. And the soul was like, who are you? I said, well, my name started with a T, and the last name started with a name. And the soul was like, oh, you trademark? I'm like, no. He said, then what are you? I'm like, what were you looking for a while now? Soul was like, well, I know I've been causing a lot of trouble. I'm like, there you go. You were looking for trouble. Now, troublemaker is here. And the soul was like, okay, so why are you here? And I'm like, well, you've been looking for me, so now I'm here to make some trouble for you. And the beautiful soul was like, well, that don't make sense. I'm the one that causes trouble. You can't cause no trouble to me. I was like, I did not come to cause trouble. I come to make trouble. Since you were looking for trouble, so now you have to deal with trouble. And the soul was like, yeah, whatever. And went in, shut the door. I stood there, and all of a sudden, I had to rush back to the door. Said, troublemaker, troublemaker, please, please, please. I'm not looking for you. I'm not looking for you. And I was like, well, too late. Now you have to deal with me. But since now I'm here, let's see. I only show up to make trouble. That's it. Not to let trouble go away, but to make it. And it's like, please, please, I'm not gonna do this. It's out of my hands. I'll show up where I'm needed. And so since you need me, now I'm here. He says, well, how can I? You can when you stop looking for me. So that's the only way I'm going. Is that the end of this or what? Like, how can you just end it like that? Well, think of it as a Hollywood movie that had parts 2. Can't give it all at once. So, yeah, that's how that ends for now. Wow, troublemaker. You just blew the... So, we already... Wait, is that who you were thinking? People, you're that listening? Did you think it was troublemaker that was here? I bet majority of you didn't, since he's the one that usually missing. So you were thinking it was, and I know the few who pay attention to the way I come up to introduce will know there was a switch. So yeah, that is the switch. So if you say you got it right, just tap yourself on the back. Yeah, it might seem difficult to do, but it is possible for you to do that. If you can do it with your own hand, lean on the wall, and bang your back on the wall. However many times, it doesn't hurt. You feel a slight encouragement from doing that. So, now, since Troublemaker told his story, now I'm going to tell a little bit of story of CoolYo. You already know a little bit of CoolYo, and CoolYo is one that's here to, well, on this particular show with CoolYo and Friends, CoolYo is only here to just ramble on in the manner of showing this side of the producer and how he uses it to benefit, not to bring down. And in that form, let's just say that CoolYo is one that cannot be seen but can be heard. And that's the beauty of CoolYo. Well, with Gentle Bug, since he's out today, and we don't get him to be out too often, so it was a nice break for him as he signed his contract to take a break whenever he desire. Not when he wants, but when he desire a break. So, on the other hand, with Troublemaker, well, we can get him to sign a contract. We just get him here when he can, and as you can tell, it's surprising that he's here. So, let's just say thank you to him for showing up and letting us have a friend at least. Even if we didn't have friends, we have a friend. So with that said, let's go over to him to say his last words as we're about to come to the conclusion of this episode. Now, what do you have to say as our last word, Trouble? Well, as I was saying, the story, and my last word is, if you don't want Troublemaker to be at your door, do not look for trouble. And the way you look for trouble will bring Troublemaker faster to your door. Ciao. Ciao? Where did you get this one, Trouble? Damn, you full of surprises today. Well, anyways, we love it. Just, this has come to the conclusion of our episode. And as you know, before we always leave, CoolYo always like to say the things that I love to say, as this one will leave you with the cool breeze in your hair. As CoolYo whispers, you are loved, and that's something you should always cherish. And go and love yourself, as that's how you show others that you are loved. Yes, you are loved. Love you all, and all the best to you, as CoolYo said.